Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we are going to review the Buddipole or the Buddistick from Buddipole. This is a vertical portable antenna, 40 to 10 meters, whip antenna, and we will compare it to a resonant dipole, a linked dipole with whisper, just to see how it compares, how it behaves, and yeah, tuning the Buddistick was quite the torture. I tuned it in my garden. It was really difficult because it only has one elevated radial, so tuning is quite difficult. So I was able to get pretty decent SWRs, around 1.5 on 40 and up to 1.1 on 30, 1.3, 1.4 on the rest of the bands. The one elevated radial, it's a good feature for portable. You don't have to lay down ground radials. You have just one radial elevated. Gives some kind of direction where you want to propagate. But setting it up or tuning it is really a hassle. I've wrote a blog article on my blog. It's 9a5alx.com. You can check it out. Also, I described on how to tap the coil to get somewhat same results as I did. So you can check it out at 9a5alx.com. So today got my equipment with me, my trusty Yaesu 817 and the amplifier, and I got myself a nice 10 amp hour 4S battery, LiPo battery. It's quite a big chunk of equipment. I want to use it with my amplifier. These Chinese amplifiers are rated for 13.8 volts, but I read somewhere that the internal equipment or the internal parts are rated to 24 volts and can deliver up to 100 watts. So maybe raising the voltage up to 4S, that's 16.8 volts, will give me more punch or more power. Therefore I brought the MFJ tuner with me. It has a watt meter on it, so I can check how many watts go out. And I got my SWR meter with me just to check if the tuning was somewhat successful or if the tuning is really influenced by the environment where you set up the Buddistick. So I hope that it will be resonant here. There are no interferences here, there's no power lines whatsoever, so I think it should work quite well. I hope I don't have to retune it, because retuning is quite a hassle, as I said. So let's set up the Buddistick and go on the air. As you can see, the bottom section consists of two metal rods, the coil and then the whip, which makes this antenna a center loaded kind of. I already tapped the coil. You can use those ingenious coil taps to adjust your inductivity on the coil to load the antenna. The base plate is a bit thick. On regular tripods the screw is too short, kind of, and I had to file off a piece of the plate so the nut can fit on it. I have to say the whip quality is really crappy. It fell over on my lawn twice and it looks like I've been using it for 30 years, so you keep an eye on that. So I got my radial or counterpoise, whatever. I marked the locations where it's resonant and made small tags on it. So let's attach it now. And that's the moment where you should take care of the whip. Maybe I will just use another rope to tighten it, to guide down, because last time when I unwinded the radial it just tipped over. So let's just try out how many watts I get when using 16 volts on my amp. Nine Alpha 5 Alpha Lima X-ray. 9 Alpha 5 Alpha Lima X-ray.
Very low signal, 2 station calling QRZ again, Alpha Mexico 2, Whiskey Alpha Radio Delta QRZ. Sorry, I cannot copy at the moment, QRZ.
9 Alpha 5.
Very sorry for this, Alpha Mike 2, Whiskey Alpha Radio Delta, Alpha Mexico 2, Whiskey America Radio Delta QRZ.
9 Alpha 5 Alpha Lima X-ray.
QRZ.
9 Alpha 5 Alpha Lima X-ray.
The station with Alpha, please. The station with Alpha again.
9 Alpha 5 Alpha Lima X-ray.
Oscar Foster, the station Oscar Foster again.
So while the whisper is running, I want to show you my link dipole. Let's see if it focuses. I used some parts from the Sotheby's Dipole Center, but in the end I made everything myself. That's a 3D printed center. The Dipole center from Sotheby's was too heavy. Is it focusing? Yes, I guess. It was too heavy, so even my heavy duty 6-meter telescopic pole bent so much that sometimes the center just flew off in winds, high winds. And I'm using the RG58 coax, makes it even more heavy. Meanwhile, I'm experimenting with a double zap antenna. That's a ladder line fed dipole, multiband dipole, and it's much more light on the telescope top, so it doesn't bend. Anyhow, I took some parts from the Sotheby's Dipole Center like BNC, balloon and the connectors. Everything else, excluding the wire winder, is mine. So I made those connections here, also 3D printed. Great. So those little connectors, I marked the band on them so I can easily connect them in the field, and I use these miniature banana plugs that I want to show you as soon as it focuses. Okay, so those mini plugs, you can get them on eBay, 10 pairs for a few bucks. So yeah, thank you camera for trolling me. So I will set this up as soon the whisper finishes, and then we will compare it to the Buddipole, Buddistick antenna. I'm quite sure that this will outperform, of course. It's a resonant antenna, but I'm a bit of disappointed because on 20 meters I usually hear a lot of ongoing, but with this Buddistick it's quite deaf. Maybe it would be better if I add another radial on the opposite side, so give some more symmetrical propagation lobe to it. So I don't know, but let's see.
Delta Lima 4 Delta X-ray Foxtrot. Delta Lima 4 Delta X-ray Foxtrot is calling in the LCB. Whole party and listening.
9 Alpha 5 Alpha Lima X-ray.
9 Alpha 5 Alpha Lima X-ray, is it correct?
Correct. QSL, you're 5 and 9.
Roger, you are 59025 QSL.
25 QSL. Is that a contest running?
It's the LCB whole party. When you're not in the contest, I give the number 0.
I'm not in the contest. Thank you very much for the contact though. 73.
Thank you, 73 and QRZ from Delta Lima 4 Delta X-ray Foxtrot.
So currently there's a contest running, I don't know which one. Anyway, I made a contact to Germany, and the dipole, of course, you can hear much more than on the Buddistick. But that was anticipated this, because Buddistick, that's really a compromise antenna, although it's a vertical. It's a compromise antenna. Anyway, I'm going to run Whisper now, 2 or 3 cycles on 15 watts, and let's see how it compares to the Buddistick. So let's take a look at the data. I tried to make a chart, but I was not able to. I was able to filter through the list of spotters that have several entries. So I think the best way would be to just go through the list. It's not much. It's around 260 entities of spots, and just take a quick look how the antenna performed. As you can see, some spots don't have both antennas. I tried to use 2 call signs, but the application on the cell phone Whisper Lite doesn't accept call signs with an appendix, so I splitted them by timeline and then sorted them by the spotter data field. Anyway, we can see this call sign spotted us with both antennas, and we can see that the dipole has a lower signal to noise ratio than the Buddistick on almost 1,000 kilometers. I don't know, I somehow missed the azimuth. Just take a look. Somewhere I had it. No, it's missing for some reason. I don't know why. Let's take a second look. We've got this call sign, but no spot on the Buddistick. We've got this call sign only once. Got this call sign also dipole and Buddistick. I looked at the dexplorer.net website from Sotabeams, but unfortunately you have to buy Whisper Lite to get premium access. So yeah, maybe I'll buy this little gadget sometime, or I'll just use RNB, Reverse Beacon Network, next time instead of Whisper. I don't know, let's see. So we've got a dipole here. They are almost equal. That's also Germany. Yeah, no big difference here. I'm surprised. So next call sign, we've got 4 here, but no dipole. We've got 4 here, only Buddistick. Yes, we've got the next one. Let's see. That's also Germany. I think Delta Kilo. Yeah, it should be. Dipole -13, -8, Buddistick -15, -14. Dipole wins by a small difference. Dipole, Buddistick. Let's see. Yes, we've got some here. Let's see, Buddistick is at -20. Dipole wins again. That's all towards the north. When I installed the counterpoise on the Buddistick, it pointed towards the north. So maybe I should make a comparison with 1 radial and 2 radials, how it performs. Or if you have any ideas on how to actually compare 2 antennas better than this, I bet there's a better way, more efficient or more time efficient way than doing manual check on the spreadsheets. Please let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it. So let's see. Here we got only the Buddistick here. We've got several spots from this call sign with a 1. Let's see. Dipole, Buddistick, yes, okay. We've got, yeah, dipole has lower signal to noise ratio. Again, that's probably, yeah, Buddistick is a vertical antenna, and maybe the hop or the reflection on the atmosphere is farther north than from the dipole. That's why we get better results with a dipole here. So let's see what else. We've got another one. Also 800 kilometers away. Yeah. But this time they seem even. Let's search for some more distant call signs. Okay, how about this one? Dipole, Buddistick, same. Wow. I'm sorry about the background noise. There's a front loader outside doing some work. Okay, let's see this one. That's 1260 kilometers. Okay, nothing. No dipole here. Here's a dipole, but no double. No spots for both antennas. Dipole, dipole, dipole. Buddy stick. Nothing. Yes, we got here one. Several spots. They are equal. Okay, I'm surprised because when I'm using the dipole, I hear much more in the bands than I hear with the body stick. The body stick seems quite deaf to me, honestly. I was VFOing through the 20-meter band, and on the dipole I heard much more stations than I heard on the body stick, so I'm surprised that they do seem pretty even here. We got another one. Okay, that's not far. Body stick even better than the dipole. Surprise, surprise. Another one. Body stick has -20. Okay, dipole wins, except here's 19. So let's see the big distances here. Okay. How does the body stick do on DX? I don't even know what RX, I think that's Russia. So 4,700 kilometers. Body stick wins. Wow. What about here? Body stick wins. So the more farther you get, there you can see that the vertical antenna is doing quite a better job. So dipole, body stick, almost the same. Body stick loses by a hair. I had one spot in Alaska, but I guess I didn't export it. You hear that? Sun comes out, people run with their motorcycles like they're on a suicide trip. Okay, so dipole body stick. Dipole -40, -21, -40, -15. Body stick wins. Almost even. Dipole even worse. Body stick better signal to noise ratio. Wow, I'm really surprised. But I can't explain why the body stick is so deaf. Why I don't hear anything. Maybe it's my Yaesu 817. Maybe the receiving electronics are not so quite good. So I'll try it out with my new station as soon as it arrives. But for now, I'm really impressed with the body stick. Ain't that quite bad? I only tested 20 meters. Maybe I should have tested 40. I think the purchase was not such a bad idea. I already printed some adapters for the clamp of the body stick, so you can attach it to the walking stick, so I don't have to haul a tripod with you. So yeah, if you're interested, please let me know in the comments. I will share a link if you want. Otherwise, leave a comment anyway. And I would really appreciate if you share your experience or opinions on the body stick with me, so I could maybe learn on how to use it more efficiently, or how to use it more efficiently in the field. So anyhow, thank you for your patience, thank you for watching. This is not a paid commercial from Buddistick, no way, I paid it myself. It would be great if they would have given me the body stick so I can make a review, but they didn't. yeah, my channel is too small and it's not so impactful like the big channels, so I guess I won't get any merchandise to promote. But you know, I always do honest reviews. I'm not biased. If it's crap, I will tell you it's crap. So for now it seems it's quite good. It's deaf, I don't know why, but the results of the whisper test, although I run it for an hour, they seem quite promising, so maybe this antenna ain't so bad as I thought, so it will show in the field. I mean, I haven't really tested it in the field yet, so I will use it on SOTA and so on, field days, and I will of course let you know how it performs. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Helps me a lot. Give a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, let me know why, so I can improve my videos. And 73, stay safe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.